All right, everybody. So here we go. Let's talk about the list menu. So if I go second list, you'll notice there are three submenus: names, ops, operations, and math. That math does get used quite a few times on this calculator, but whatever. We're not going to worry about option number 7, but the first 6, those correspond to the lists that you're familiar with. Once again, if I quit out of there and I say stat enter, then I can see the lists right there. Okay. And I've got a set of data ready to go for the slideshow. Okay. So back to second stat, the list menu. So this is one place where I can grab a list. I can say, well, I want to tinker with list 2. And oh, wait a minute, that's not where I wanted to be. Let me go back to the main screen, and then I could grab list 2. And then I can do something with that on the main screen. Okay, I didn't do anything with it. There's no data in it. That's why I got an error. But I can do it that way. Or I can go second 2, because notice right there it says L2, list 2. Okay. So list 1, list 2, list 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can do it either way. It doesn't matter. Now, under ops, there's a lot of cool stuff here. And if you want to explore some of this, like for example, if you say, I wonder what Phil does. Okay. And who is Phil? So you could just go to Google, for example, and just say TI84 Phil. And then it'll give you all kinds of stuff that you want. So you just say TI84 and then any command that you are interested in. Okay, but we're just going to look at the first two. The first one is sort ascending, and the second one is sort descending. So if I select option 1, and then I go second stat, and then I pick list 1, okay, it's done. Now list 1 is in ascending order. So I go stat enter, and I notice, yep, the numbers just get bigger and bigger. It's ascending order. Sometimes that's really handy. Sometimes it's irrelevant, but sometimes it can be very handy. Okay. Of course, I can go back to second list and pick sort descending. Okay. And then I can put list 1 in descending order. And then under stat enter, I can see that, yep, they start high, they descend, they go down. Okay. So that's all I want to talk about for the ops submenu. But again, there's a lot of good stuff down there you can tinker with. Yeah. Okay. And oh, by the way, this symbol on the B looks like an L or something. It looks like a little tiny L. That is not an error or a glitch. Okay, that's what the symbol is. Okay, on this one, there are 8 options, the math submenu. And they're all used the same way we used sort A and sort D. Okay, you just pick the option and then pick your list. So for example, if I want to know the maximum value in my list, which I already know it's 9, I could say, all right, maximum value of L1 is 9. Okay. Or you could do the minimum value, and sometimes that is useful. On this example, it's not, because I've already got them in order and I already saw that they went from 2 to 9 or 1 to 9 or whatever. Or I can find the mean, which just means average. I can find the average of my set of data. Okay. Oh, okay, the mean is 5. Okay. Another way of getting an idea of what the middle of your data is the median. And in this case, it's going to match up. They usually are not the same thing, but they match up in this case. And then you could find the sum of your points. Okay. Which in this case is 55. Or hey, what if you want to just multiply all the numbers together? Find the product. And it's that big number. Okay. Or you can find the standard deviation or the variance, a couple of useful things like mean and median in statistics. Okay, these give you an idea of how spread out your numbers are. Now, some of these features, mainly min, max, mean, median, standard deviation, and variance, so everything except 5 and 6, those can also be found under stat right and then option number 1. And then it has all that. X bar, that means mean. This means the sum. Oh, I guess it does do the sum. It means the sum of all your numbers. This means the standard deviation. The variance is just that number squared. This means how many numbers you have. And then the bottom 5 are what's called the 5-number summary. The smallest number, the biggest number, the median, like we saw on the other one, on second list, and then the first quartile and the third quartile. That's just the same thing as 25th percentile and 75th percentile. Anyway, this screen here is really useful in a first semester statistics class if you take that. Okay. Anyway, that is it, and I hope you have a great day.